Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop right there. This channel is not intended for kids under the age of 13. So if you're under the age of 13, please leave. Don't need anybody getting in trouble around here. Come on back when you are 13. Or when YouTube decides that it's actually okay for family-friendly content to be seen by all. So yeah. You're still watching, aren't you? Turn it off. Turn it off now. Parents, where are you? Do your job.
Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we have Mcfarlane Toys Borderlands 3 Tiny Tina. And I gotta give a huge shout out to my boy Ernest for actually finding this figure for me, as I have yet to see her in the wild, and out of all the Borderlands figures, this is one that I wanted the most. As you can see, it comes in that sort of like typical Mcfarlane style packaging, big window showing off the figure, the details, and that is something that this figure has, is a lot of detail to the paint and the sculpt. Looks fantastic. And it just says Borderlands 3 on the side. Just got the window on the top showing the Mcfarlane toys, and then we get some little bit of info here, but I think that's just dealing with, you know, legalities and stuff for, you know, not suitable for children under 18 for Borderlands video game and all that good stuff. And then on the back of the box, we got this amazing artwork of Tiny Tina with like the new Borderlands 3 sort of like theme. I guess it's sort of a theme because it's sort of the cover of the game and how they're advertising and stuff like that. Tons of guns coming out, because that is what Borderlands 3 is all about, is tons and tons of guns. And then you got hashtag Mcfarlane Toys, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. So definitely wanting you to guys to, I guess, check out Mcfarlane on all those platforms. And then it does say collect them all, which those are the 4 that you can collect. But let's get Tiny Tina out of this tiny package. Tiny Tina out of the package looks amazing. Actually, it is a fantastic looking figure out of the package. Now, it does come with a variety of accessories. It does come with the good old stand of stands. It's not really focusing there, but it says Borderlands on there. It doesn't say Borderlands 3. Has one peg and it's uber thin, but this wasn't attached to the box. It sort of was with a piece of tape in a sense, but it didn't. It's not as bad as the Fortnite figures. Now, one of the accessories she came with is her backpack, and this thing is full of paint and detail. It is very square and cube-like, so it has a little bit of wrinkles and stuff they have sculpted in, but it seems to be pretty packed, or it has like some sort of liner that keeps it in shape. But looks pretty good. The bee with the skull and everything. Straps are straps. Inside can look a little hideous, if you can see that in there, but the straps actually can come undone to make it easy to pop on the figure. All this inside stuff you're not really going to see because it'll be super snug to the figure, so it doesn't have to be pretty. Now, the character itself didn't really draw me to pick her up as a figure, but it was because of this mask. You can actually put this on her where she just has this full-on creepy looking clown mask. Has a nice wash to it. The inside doesn't have much detail, but an indent where her mouth and nose plug in. But it is a creepy looking mask. It is pretty awesome. That looks dirty, made of metal, but is definitely the reason that it drew me to this figure, plus the next 2 accessories for sure. Plus we get her pistol. This thing is gorgeous. Has that skull, the boom. It's exactly what you would expect from a Borderlands pistol. It's all crazy futuristic, but you also get a lot of the details that you'd expect from a Mcfarlane figure, with like all the paint and even the symbols on it are super crisp, and it just looks pretty good. Like some of the paint, like for the body and stuff, gets a little bit sloppy, even up on the scope at the top. That could be a crack, or that's just really the mold, but I could just say it's cracked because it's Borderlands. Not everything is super clean and crispy, but this pistol sure as heck looks nice. Last item she comes with is this awesome stuffed rabbit. The eye is definitely not painted the way it should have been. It's supposed to be a green eye. It's all sloppy, but this whole thing looks sloppy. You got the pink going on the outside of the black, which I think it's supposed to be. It's just a worn out stuffed rabbit, and I find it quite amusing that it's actually missing its legs or hands and feet and stuff. So lucky rabbit's foot, not so lucky when you're missing all four. And it's pretty wicked looking. I mean, you can use this with other figures. There's a plug somewhere on her. She gets this plugged onto her, but you could definitely use this with other figures of this scale. This figure up close is packed full of paint and detail. She's got a little scar on her nose. Her eyes sort of creepily sort of follow a little bit. Got different colors in her hair. Hair's matted up and stuff like that. Got the ribbons in it. Pretty solid looking figure. Got the little visor with the rabbit ears on it. Painted band all the way around. Then we get a lot of detail even in the shoulder pads right there. Got a little rabbit and a little girl drawing. Spike pauldrons look pretty cool. I guess they're not really spikes, but they're something sort of pauldrons. The yellow is sloppy a little bit, but again, it sort of goes with this style. We get the B right there on the chest again. Then we do got the heart. It looks like it's been drawn in with like a crayon or of some sort. And then she does have like tattoos. You can bring it in here if we can see it a little bit. There we go. Little tattoos on Tiny Tina. Nothing on this arm though. She does have a really cool watch there. It's like a little kitty watch or bear watch. And again, just the amount of detail that's on this figure is insane. I don't like these legs. We'll get into articulation. I'm not a fan of that. The white underneath her armor looks definitely sloppy and chunky. We get some nice little details on her bombs, grenades. Little smiley face. It's pretty cool little wings. Oh, we got some more detail here. So we got, again, like this is nothing new to anybody that's into Mcfarlane figures. They put tons of detail in their stuff. Like the Dynamite has a little bunny timer on it, and then it says boom with more stickers and writing and all that good stuff. Kaboom is actually what it says. That's awesome. I just love the detail. I don't like these hips, but more little details there and some crazy apocalyptic Borderlands sneakers and why do these shoes? This almost look like some like crazy Adventures of Babysitting. That's what my mind went to when I saw that for some weird reason. And some of you probably watching probably what's Adventures of Babysitting. But yeah, pretty awesome. This almost looks like, you know, she looks like she'd be like somebody that would either be like Casey Jones from Ninja Turtles' little sister, or somebody that would be dating Casey Jones. Or articulation wise, she can look, you know, left and right, totally all the way around. And I just noticed there's a band-aid on her neck. But so some good articulation going down as well. She can look up that way. Not so much up, but I mean, that's what we're getting from it, is this much motion. Her arms, they're very tiny arms. So moving them up, I grab them up by the bicep and stuff like that. There's no bicep swivel, but she gets really good motion out of these arms. The pauldrons don't really block her at all from her articulation. Now, her elbows, like the arms can do like the full 360 that you want. Her elbows are single jointed elbows, and just got to be careful with them. As you can see, this one's like popping out. Uh-oh. Yep, I just popped it out. Just plugs back in, but sort of see the bottoms of the elbows not so nice. Even the top is a little bit rough. So just expect the arms to want to pop out like that. And it's just a plug, so it's supposed to just sort of pivot in there, but I'll get that in there after we go through articulation. So show off this one. Yeah, you're supposed to be able to move her arm like so. Her hands do have some rotation. There's a little bit of pivoting and stuff like that in there. It's not allowing the big chunk of wristband to block it. She does have the ball, like the ball up in the upper torso, so she gets some movement there. Nothing in the waist. This is where we get in the nasty splits mode. I hate that. I hate that style crotch. It's ugly. When it's together, it looks okay, but when you do that, it's just nasty. And then she can kick up this far, giving herself that nice little Spartan kick. Single jointed knee, which still looks good, gets good angle. And then her feet sort of move around and whatnot, but can rotate it, and there's some pivoting going on in there. Would have been nice to see some like boot cuts or something into these. Let me do cutting back, kicking back, cutting back, whatever you want to call it. But as far as back she goes, and as you can see, as I was doing that, her headband part popped off there. Tiny Tina all geared up is awesome. I put her on the stand. As you can see, she only has the peg hole in the 1 foot, so you only really have one option. Sure, you can drill your own in there, but you know, the pink one for right now. But she looks wicked. It's exactly what I was expecting. It's a nice, solid figure. You can even see that her trigger finger actually goes where it should. And it just screams dirty, apocalyptic Borderlands. Like, Borderlands is a great game, and their characters and story are even better. As you can see, this is one of the characters that's been consistent for a little bit, and it's just wicked. I love it. I love this figure. Again, a huge thanks to Ernest for being able to find this figure. I'm happy to have it. Happy to have it as part of my collection. And yeah, it's definitely going on a shelf for sure. Look at how awesome it looks. If you like what you saw, hit that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button as well, because I'm always going to be doing a variety of different videos, from doing live streams to reviewing figures to whatever, unboxings, mail hauls, whatever you want. Just hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification while you're at it so you know when I post up a new video. And make sure you guys check out Toyco Toys and Collectibles. Their website's down below. Both Facebook groups are down below. And in fact, there's a promo code down there waiting for you to get free shipping on anything you order from that Toyco website. And then the two groups, you got the community, interact with your fellow collectors, trade figures, talk figures. But you got that pre-order group, which is a huge money saver. And it does drain the wallet at times too, because he just posts so much stuff with great prices. And honestly, Toyco has been stomping Big Bad Toy Store, Megalopolis, Entertainment Earth, all of their prices. So if you're wanting some good prices on collectibles, check out Toyco Toys and Collectibles. That is why I talk about them all the time, because it's just a great company to do business with. Andrew's awesome. And then make sure you guys check out Plastic Cannibals. If you're watching my videos to the end, you see the little logo. Search Facebook for Plastic Cannibals and hit that join, answer the 3 questions, and come on in and talk figures, share your collection. Let's just have a good time. So I want you guys to have the best luck hunting, keep on collecting, and have a beautiful day.